Welcome back to the Jackie Griffin Show, and I have the pleasure to be sitting here with Miss Angela Hardy, and she is the owner and operator of Simple Wellness Hair and Day Spa. I think I'm going to be making a trip over there real soon.
Yes, you have to come visit us.
Welcome. And we are so delighted that you're here today. And if you could just tell our viewers a little bit about Angela.
Yes, thank you for having me today.
It's my pleasure.
Lovely. Well, a little bit about Angela.
Yeah.
Angela's complex.
All right.
Owner and operator of Simple Wellness Hair and Day Spa. I decided a long time ago to follow my passion and trust that the paycheck will come.
Awesome.
And so besides being a mother of an 11-year-old, I am doing what I love, and I really don't feel like I'm working, even though I'm working hard, because I love what I'm doing.
Let's tell us a little bit about your business.
Yes, ma'am. Simple Wellness is located at 519 North Charles Street in the Mount Vernon area of Baltimore. We're a full-service day spa, so we offer hair, nails, massage, skincare. We have an on-site hair loss clinic. We have some detoxing services, and we offer a lot of educational classes.
Wow.
We do everything with a holistic approach. So we do all hair types and textures, but we just don't put the chemicals in, with the exception of coloring. We don't put the chemicals in, as well as we realize and recognize that what you do internally has an effect on you externally, and vice versa.
Wow, so you're talking about nutrition.
Yes, nutrition. What you're using product-wise, the ingredients that's in the product, that absorbs into your skin. Your skin is your body's biggest organ. So if you're using a lotion that has a ton of chemicals in it, some of the ingredients are the same thing they use in antifreeze for cars.
Oh, wow.
In lotions. So if you're using those products and you're putting it on your skin on a regular basis, there's going to be some type of consequence to that, some type of reaction. Hormones, of course, we all know that hormones plays a big part on hair, but we don't really know how much and how often.
Right.
So.
And the thyroid does too,
Yes.
doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So your products, are they made by you?
A lot of our products are made. Even my massage therapist makes products.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of the products in all departments are made. Our scrub for pedicures is often handmade.
Wow.
And then we don't use products of our own making. We also are very wise shopper. We teach you how to be a wise shopper and consumer, and we show you what products, what ingredients to stay away from and to avoid.
Oh, wow. How long have you been in business?
I have been in business since 2007. However, the Day Spa will be celebrating its 2-year anniversary this March in that location. Awesome.
Did you start out doing this?
I started out doing corporate America. I was kind of programmed to think that doing hair wasn't enough. Out of love, I had people say, girl, you better go get yourself a real job. I had people tell me that you better go to college and do something that's really going to pay the bill. So I did that. You know, I was trained to do that, and I did that. And so in doing that, I played the game and did the corporate America thing for 10 years.
Wow.
I did that so much where I couldn't understand why I wasn't happy, because I had it all. You know, I had the large salary, I had the freedom. I was in marketing for 10 years. I looked good. I drove nice things. Thank you. You know, so I couldn't understand what's going on.
Right.
Why am I not happy?
Right.
You know, until I actually got laid off and got that pink slip like a lot of other people did back in 2008.
Blessing in disguise, huh?
Yes, it was. So everyone from my boss at that time to the whole marketing department was let go. And for some reason, Ms. Griffin, in my spirit, I knew this was a good thing. I was scared, but I knew it was a good thing. And I've always been one that had hustles, you know, side things and side jobs here. And I did real estate for years. And I've always had that personality in me, but I knew it was time to focus on one thing and to trust.
Step out on faith.
Yes, ma'am. And so I did that, and here I am. I wrote a book called The Skydiver Faith. It's an ebook, and I invite people to download it for free or to read it for free by just going on the website, which is dayspasw.com. and click on the About Us, and then they can pull up a Skydiver Faith. But in that book, I share the complexity of being self-employed. I share the complexity of being scared to do something but having enough faith to do it. And I also share how I got to that point deciding that hair is what I want to do. How I sat for 3 days and tried to figure out what would I do for free but want to get paid for. And so I walk people through that journey.
That is awesome, awesome. So it's never too late.
No.
It's never too late.
It's never too late. And sometimes we need a push, because I have to be honest with you. I needed that push. I needed that pink slip so that I can stop doing both and trying to have security versus freedom. Someone shared with me, when you're trying to choose between security and freedom, people in jail are secure.
Oh, my.
And that's how it hit me. People in jail are secure. So what do you really want? And you know, when you decide what you really want, it all lines up.
And it doesn't seem like it's work, because you're going every day to do something that you genuinely love doing.
It's truly a pleasure. I would be fooling myself to say some days I'm not tired, because there's always something to do. It's not the traditional 9 to 5. So when I wake up, I have something to do, and I usually fall asleep doing it. So I have to be mindful to schedule time for myself. I have to be mindful to schedule time for my daughter, just to sit still with her. However, it's not the same frustration if I didn't like what I was doing.
Correct. So how important, I hear a lot of people say it's so important to get massages on a regular basis, because it does such great things for your circulatory system. How is that true? Very true.
So much more than pampering. It's a great detoxification. It's pushing toxins out. It's doing so much more than just pampering, where it needs to be a regular health maintenance. It's something that should be done preventive and not after the fact, or not done for our birthday once a year.
So how often do you suggest that we do it?
Once a month would be good.
Oh, okay.
Once a month would be good. And I'm one that have to practice what she preaches. And my massage therapists, they are excellent. They're great at saying, you haven't been on my table in a while.
Wow.
You know, what's going on? Because we get busy.
Correct.
But doing everything all day, we need massages. Driving, texting, everything that we do is sitting at the computer. Our body need a little help too.
Detoxing. How important is detoxing, and what is detoxing?
Detoxing is, no matter what format that you do, because there's so many ways to detox. Detoxing is an opportunity to help release toxins or release things that don't belong inside of you. Whether it's bacteria, whether it's toxins, it's getting it out. No matter how well you eat, no matter how much you exercise, just in this day, in this world, there is an opportunity to inhale something. There's an opportunity to just get something cross-contaminated on you. So detoxing helps cleanse the body from the inside, and there's a number of ways to do so. At Simple Wellness, we offer a ionic foot cell detox, which it rejuvenates the cells, but it also pulls out toxins, and you'll see the water change in different colors, and it's amazing.
Wow.
I welcome you to come and try it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Wow. And when you talk about detoxing, how often should we detox? You hear so many myths, but how often do you think we should detox?
In my opinion, excuse me, it's an ongoing, regular thing. It's depending on what type of detox you're doing. Now, there is a detox where I take capsules and a specialty. I may do that each season when the season changes. So that's about 4 times a year. But there's also a wonderful detox home drink that you can make. A little bit of apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, ginger, warm water, mix that up and drink it, and that's helping as well.
Wow, I didn't know that. You see, I'm not a pill person. I always tell my doctors, can you give it to me in liquid or some other form? Because pills, I'll do them. I will take them, but everybody is not a pill person.
Right.
And so I'm glad to know that there's different methods that you can use.
There's
one
a lot
method better than the other? Is the pill more it works better than doing the other one that you just mentioned?
It's not really the method that's better. It's more of the herb that you're using. I drink the apple cider vinegar concoction on a regular basis. Sometimes I'll do it instead of tea and just drink it in the morning. But if I go to a herbalist, or if I have the herbs myself and I'm steeping them, it's a stronger benefit to it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that doesn't necessarily mean you have to do pills, but it's what you're using to detox.
Wow, wow. I'm gonna have to pay a trip over there. It
Yes.
sounds all good.
And I neglected to tell you how the name came about.
Okay.
Simple Wellness. Just in my journey, at one point I was studying holistic nutrition. And I was just kind of looking at things, and after I looked at it, I realized we as people were just doing a lot of things for no reason. Whether it was to make a longer shelf life for products, adding chemicals for that reason, whether it was to add coloring to the food so it looks better, adding chemicals. I said, you know what? It's simple to be well. We make it complicated.
Correct.
And so Simple Wellness was how that name came about.
And that's so simple but so ingenious at the same time.
Thank you.
I know your place deals with adult women. Is it men as well? Is it children?
Yes.
Is it for everyone?
Everyone.
Wow.
We actually had a 2-year-old come in for a consultation the other day.
Oh, wow. And what could you do for a 2-year-old?
Her mother had carpal tunnel, and so she needed her hair done. And so we were able to take care of her instead of the mom.
But you wouldn't do detoxes and all of that for young kids?
However, I know there are some detox that are sensitive and okay for kids to take.
Oh, wow.
The ones that I take, I wouldn't give. My daughter, who's 11, there's some that she can take that I kind of cut the dosage in half. So yeah, detoxing is good for everyone. I just feel like that's not my field to figure out the levels of it.
Right. But it is important for everyone, no matter what age.
It does help.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us what's next for Simple Wellness.
What's next? Okay, glad you asked. Well, we're going to step about education more.
Awesome.
I see a need, though we can empower people when they're with us. A lot of times someone may come in for a full day of service and they're there for about 4 to 6 hours. We need to make sure that when our clients leave, that they have the same understanding and education and respect for their body and for their health. So I have a class that just started January 7th. The next one is March 18th, and that's Healthy Hair with a Holistic Approach. And so that's just showing you the connection, whether you're a hairstylist that's looking to do hair, looking to do more natural hair, or whether you are that mother that's trying to figure out what in the world do I do with this little girl hair. You know, that class will help. It's a 10-week program. Okay. But even on a daily basis, my massage therapists, they love to educate. They love to explain, you know, how to sit up properly, what to look for. They can even notice when you stand, you know, the body structure, what you're doing to your body. They can feel the tenseness. So they're trained to do all that. Awesome. Every one of my team members are educators.
Wow. I like that. Yeah. Not just doing the job, but know what you're doing and the history and everything behind it. That sounds really great. Would you be willing to come back on the show? And I know you talked about the different detoxes and maybe even demonstrating. We set it up.
I would love that.
Oh, that would be so great. That would be so great. Would you like to give a shout out to your 11-year-old beautiful daughter? Of course. Hi, Kendall. Mommy's just saying how much she loves you and how she's proud of you. And she's a part of Simple Wellness. You know, she fusses about having to go oftentimes, but at the end of the day, she's figuring out what's the right and wrong thing to do. So thank you for paying attention. That is awesome. So what grade is she in? She's in the 5th grade. What school? Baltimore International Academy. She is taught in Spanish all day long. English is a subject. Wow. And the 5th grade trip is scheduled for Costa Rica. Ooh, so she'll be ready. She'll be ready. Are you going with her? Of course. Okay. Of course. Don't miss out on that, Mom. Yeah. That is awesome. So if we really appreciate having you on our show today. We look forward to you coming back and do whatever you want when you come back to educate our viewers, because now they're, you know, you got them wondering and wanting to know more. But could you give us, if you have a Twitter, Facebook, however, if they want to contact you to get more information about Simple Wellness and what you're doing, to come over there and make an appointment, could you put that information out there for them? Yes, thank you for the opportunity. So Simple Wellness, we're open 7 days a week. We can actually schedule an appointment any day of the week for you. You can look at the website at dayspasw.com. You can reach me on Facebook at Angela Beard Hardy. That's ANGELA BEARD
Hardy. We also have a Simple Wellness page, which is Simple Wellness Day Spa on Facebook as well. And our number is 410-483-WELL. That's 410-483-9355.
As we're closing up our show, we really want you to look into the camera and just speak your heart to our listeners and viewers.
Thank you. Well, my heart goes out to those people who feel like they're stuck at what they're doing. Though I am I'm the owner of Simple Wellness Hair and Day Spa, and I'm also the operator there. It's more of my passion for everyone to do what they love. So I invite you to find your passion and trust that the paycheck will follow. If you need a little help doing that, I have a ebook, Skydive of Faith. You can go on dayspasw.com and download that for free. And just trust that, you know, what you love doing, you can get paid and make a successful living at doing it. Love what you do and do what you love.
I like that. I couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better. And I hope that from our show today that everyone heard your heart, heard Alex's heart, that you all started out in one going in one direction, but your heart and God led you to the place where He wanted you to be, and you're doing such great things to help people, not just on the outside but on the inside, and that really is what matters. And even more so, you love doing it.
Thank you. Yes,
I thank you so much for joining us today on the Jackie Griffin Show, and we will be back next week. Until then, be safe.